Well, it's still quiet. It's noon on the homestead. You wouldn't believe it because nothing is moving. A big storm is headed our way. We're going to get about a foot of snow. That's what they're forecasting. But I'm out here because there's a lot going on. I'm the Frugal Gardener. I'm on the homestead, and today is the big day for the reveal of what I have been kind of teasing you guys with for the last 4 or 5 days. And that is what is inside this box. So the clues were, it's unbreakable, less than a pound. It's something that every gardener can use and should have, but most gardeners don't. So I'm going to open this and show you before this video is over, but there's quite a few things going on. This is the Savvy Gardener. This is probably episode 4. And before we do the big reveal, I want to give you guys an update on what's been happening with my compost bin. It's finally, I guess you can say, activated. I finally have some materials to put in here, and you can see, I wish I had crushed these eggshells up a little bit better, but I can do that later. And we talked about the greens and the browns. You can see there's apple, there's some greenery in there, some leaves, coffee grounds, and a few other things. So this right now obviously is frozen. I'm going to put this top back on, put these logs over it to keep the critters from getting into it, and I'm going to keep you guys updated as we go along, because this is what's going to give me the free nutrients. If you haven't started one of these, I suggest you do. So, like I said, there's quite a bit of things going on today, and because it's cold, we're going to go inside and take care of the rest inside the greenhouse. It's 15 degrees out here. Yeah, but inside the greenhouse, it was close to 60, but I've been going in and out getting ready for this video. Kind of reminds me of my dad yelling at us for keeping the front door open in the wintertime. And he would say, "You're trying to heat the whole neighborhood?" So every time I open that door, the temperature drops. So let's go inside and see what's going on. For the last couple of weeks, I have been preaching to you guys about getting ready for spring and the reasons why you need to get ready for spring now. And part of that is because there are projects that I do in the fall and winter that I don't have time to do in the spring. I'm a one-man show here for the most part. I do get help from the Frugal son-in-law and the Frugal daughter and the Frugal nephews from time to time, but they don't live close by. As a matter of fact, my Frugal daughter and son-in-law actually live in Ohio, so that's quite a trek for them to come here to help me out. People have asked me about how I decide what to save and what to throw away. There are a lot of people who, when they have things that they think they might need in the future, they just throw them in a pile, maybe in the back of the house, just take a bunch of stuff and just throw it in the back. I don't do that. I kind of keep an eye on things, and when the opportunity presents itself, that's when I'll take it and, go ahead and upgrade it, upscale, reuse. There's a lot of words you can use. And this is one of those things. This is a future project. This is not something I'm going to do today. but I thought I would show you guys the process. This was my favorite pot. I had it for years, but there's a hole in it now, and I haven't been able to use it for some time. Most people would have thrown this away, but I obviously kept it, and now I found a use for it. When I do use this, this is something that I talked to you guys about probably 4 or 5 years ago. So there are a lot of new subscribers since then. So what I'm going to do with this pot will hopefully interest you guys. This is something else that I've come across that, I mean, this is a real sturdy container. You've seen these around here before, and I've been holding on to this for a couple of weeks. This has been longer. This is short term, couple of weeks, and it's just too good to throw away. I mean, there's so many things I can do with this, but I did find an actual use for it. And one of the other things is this wood. I mean, you know, yes, it's ordinary wood. You find it all over the property, but this is wood that is going to be used in the project in conjunction with this. So that's 1, 2. I'm missing one. So let me go back out here real quick and show you what the third one is before we get to the big reveal. You're not going to want to miss this. So let me go and track down the third and probably most important project that I'm going to be doing in the next couple of weeks. So this really doesn't look like much. It's actually the same type of fencing that I use here for the garden that you see me working all summer. You see, basically it's identical, except for this is a lot smaller. I originally used this around the chicken coop. We use this as kind of a barrier to because the front door is getting old, and we found a better solution for that. So now I'm going to do something else with this, and it is probably, out of the 3 projects, this is probably the best one, or the one that I'm most excited about. And it's something that is going to save you guys money. I know it's going to save me money. So I'm saving money by making this, upscaling this, instead of buying one, which you'll see what this is in the next week or week after next. And once it's complete, I'll be able to use this for a couple of years. And like I said, it's going to help me save money. So that's that. That's number 3. And before we go to the big reveal, I did I told you guys that I was going to go through the process of processing garlic so that you can make your own garlic powder. And look at the condensation on this. This is what I'm going to get to in a minute, and you will see why. This is not good. Not good, not good, not good. All right, I'm getting sidetracked. So, at any rate, I'm going to show you. It's real quick. Me processing the garlic into garlic powder, and I dug up. You know, I already throw away stuff. This is not garlic powder. This is something else that I use in the garden. But this container originally contained garlic. And I've been hunting and looking and searching, trying to find one of these containers, because this is what I wanted you guys to see. And I finally found it. I'm gonna make sure I get a nice, clear shot of that for you, where it says made in product of China. There it is, product of China. Now that's important because, like I said to you guys earlier, they have different standards than we have. And if you go and buy this product now, you will not see made in China, because I think the word got out So it was taken out. Same product, same label, same store, same everything. Well, it's probably higher, but the product of China has been removed. So there you have it. Here is how you process your garlic into garlic powder. Okay, so I did not have that many cloves of garlic left. These were left over from the summer, but it's just enough to make this quick video. And what I basically did was peeled the garlic cloves and sliced them as thinly as possible. And then you layer them on your dehydrator, which you've seen me use many times before. And because they're so thin, it only takes like an hour, 2 hours to dry these out. Once they are dried out, you put them in the coffee grinder. And again, as a reminder, one of the reasons why I do this is because the bulk of our garlic comes from China. And I mentioned before that our regulations are a lot tighter than theirs. So you'll see that it looks whiter because they bleached it. Well, this is not, because this came from my garden, but there are chemicals they use to wash the garlic and all kinds of shenanigans going on. So it's better to grow your own. I'm going to pulverize this into a powder and show you the finished product. So there it is. Just takes a few seconds so I can give you a good shot of this. This is garlic powder, way better than the processed stuff that you buy from the supermarkets. So you would just keep this dry like you would any other garlic powder, and put a cap on it. You can smell it, well, I can smell it, and that's pretty much it. It's quick, it's easy. You just need the garlic, cutting board, a knife, dehydrate it, and pulverize it, and there it is. Ta-da! This is the big reveal. This is what I've been telling you guys about, or not telling you guys about, for the past couple of days. It is burlap. This is something that was used in the old days by the farmers because they had all of those old sacks, and it was accessible, it was plentiful, and it was cheap. And some kind of way we've gotten away from that, and we've moved over to this, which is probably keeps your stuff a little bit warmer. But you see what's happening here? This is what I showed you guys a minute ago, and it got me to thinking. I did videos years ago where I used burlap, and it worked out well. This is not as much as I want it to be. The price has gone up a little bit. I'm going to have to do a little digging, a little bit more research, and find larger pieces. I had, I think what I did before was, I think it was 10 burlap bags. And I basically cut the bags up so that I can use them. This is efficient and effective. And the difference between using this and using this is that this, you can have mold. This, you can have issues with your plants because it's not breathable. This is breathable. So this will protect your plants from the wind. It will protect your plants from excessive sun. It's obviously deterrent from animals. If you put this up correctly, the animals, the rabbits and deer and so forth, won't be able to get into it. Obviously, it provides some insulation, which is what I'm going for here. You want it to be able to hold in some of the heat. And also, it helps you from it helps you with the wind a little bit. So that all those things are pretty much the same as what the plastic does. But the big takeaway from this is, as I said, it's breathable. It allows moisture to escape and air to get through it. And because the moisture can get out and the air can circulate through it, you eliminate the mold. So I'm looking at this piece. It's not quite big enough to cover all of this. Excuse me. So I'm going to probably take about half of this off, cover this portion here, and then I'll probably pick up some more in a couple of days and do the other half, because this is concerning to me. These are supposed to be dormant, and so that may not be an issue. And this is supposed to be dormant. It may not be an issue. So I'll maybe use it from here to here. I don't know. I'm going to figure it out. And in the next video, I'll show you guys how I decided to use this, and I'll update you when I get some more. But yeah, this is something, I don't know why I stopped using it. Probably because this was a more convenient, and by, square footage wise, it's probably cheaper. But this is actually better for you, and obviously it's reusable. I use this a lot in the spring when you had those cold nights, and I used it a lot in the fall. And again, I don't know why I got away from it, but at any rate, that's my suggestion for you guys. Start buying this stuff now. I tell you this every week. Buy the stuff now, put it away, and then you'll have it in the spring. Or if you have a winter garden like I have now, you can start using this stuff now, and you'll be glad you did. So upcoming projects, 1, 2, 3. This is the video for today. Hope I didn't take too much of you guys' time up. I really appreciate you. Please share this video. Please like this video. Please hit the notification button so that will be notified when a new video comes up. I have lots to do between now and the spring. Next week is February already, which is going to be a short month. So before you know it, it's going to be warm, and we're going to be planting outside again. So I'm the Frugal Gardener. I always tell you guys, when you grow your own food, you'll always know where it comes from. Catch you guys on the flip side. Enjoy your day, and I'll see you with the new video in a few days.